What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that broke yesterday in San Antonio, Texas. Shout out. It's just there. It's a nice city. And it's about this dude right here. This guy, this piece of crap, his name is William Holiday. This guy's 54 years old. This guy right here is a bum, a leech, and a scam artist. It's bad enough us as, you know, people, as we get older, money becomes more and more important and harder to come by, especially when you're trying to work and make ends meet, because as your age increases, so does your medical bills, as you know, your body starts to waste away. But some people don't see it like that. They only see the wantonness of their own self in their own selfishness. This guy, ladies and gentlemen, had a victim who was a 65-year-old man. This guy opened 66 fake accounts in the man's name. Also got an apartment and a 2021 Mercedes-Benz, where he was living his life through the name of somebody else. 65-year-old man that he did not know. Now, he's just been arrested, and I hope he never get out of jail. It's no excuse for this type of behavior where you take somebody's name and try to turn into that person and become somebody that you're not because you hate yourself. Take a look at this story and we'll get back and talk on it.
Tonight's top story, a case of stolen identity ends with a man in handcuffs. Police say this San Antonio man was living for free. He's accused of opening more than 60 fraudulent accounts under someone else's name.
According to investigators, the suspect bought a luxury car and even moved into an apartment under the victim's name. KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita is live at police headquarters. And Hannah, how did this happen?
Well, EC's in Henry, San Antonio police say it all started in the mail. A 65-year-old man's personal information somehow ended up in the wrong hands. And police say the suspect ran with that information and started a whole new life for himself.
In handcuffs, answering to charges in his own name, police say William Holiday has been living a lie at the expense of a 65-year-old victim.
His mail was somehow forwarded to this suspect's previous address.
Investigators say the mail contained personal information. Holiday is accused of opening 66 fraudulent accounts under the victim's name.
The debt collectors were calling him night and day. You know, say, hey, you're delinquent on this account, you're delinquent on this account.
Confused, the Guadalupe County resident called local authorities, who forwarded the case to SAPD's Financial Crimes Unit.
Our detectives go to an apartment complex here in San Antonio. They contact the apartment managers and they give them, hey, I'm here to see the suspect's name. I want to talk to him.
The managers reportedly told police no one by the suspect's name lived at the apartment.
But in that apartment, we do have this person's name. It's the victim's name.
Investigators also learned the suspect had recently been pulled over.
Our detectives get that body cam footage and they see that our suspect's driving a vehicle. It's a 2021 white Mercedes-Benz. That plate comes back in the victim's name.
So police went to the dealership where the vehicle was purchased.
On that driver's license is the suspect's picture with the victim's name.
Holiday now faces several felony charges.
It just shows the hard work that our detectives do on a daily basis.
And police say this case really highlights the importance of protecting your personal information. So make sure that your mail is going to the right address. Never leave your wallet in a vehicle, and always make sure to shred documents with personal information as well as mail. Reporting live downtown tonight, Hannah Tita, KENS 5. Thank you.
All right, guys, that's the story of this piece of crap, William Holiday. And I got to be honest with you, stuff like this really makes me angry. Not for the fact, if not for the fact of what he did, it's how they do this. Now, if y'all paid attention to the story, this guy was living somewhere else. Came across this guy's mail, I guess in his mailbox. Opened the man's mail because he looked at it. Oh, it looks like something, tantalizing where, you know, it looked like something important. Why you open that man mail? I remember back in the day, they used to write return to sender and stick it back in the box. Or push it back inside the little, if like you had one of the little cubicle mailboxes that you open the door, just push it on the floor. If it wasn't for you, a lot of times they'll send it back. This dude right here committed a willful error in an attempt to live vicariously through somebody else. In fact, he didn't live vicariously. He tried to live like the guy. He tried to steal the guy's identity. Think about that. A guy he didn't even know, never seen before, didn't know who he was connected to, so on and so forth. 66 accounts. Now, my first question is this. How long did this take? Was he doing this? Because 66 accounts, if you opening accounts and not paying them, your credit score would be going up eventually. Now, granted, it's not him, but he don't know what that other person is doing with those accounts. For him to have 66 accounts made me think this guy wasn't really paying attention. Or when them people was calling him, he was like, hey, you know, you got the wrong person, and was hanging the phone up and blocking them like a lot of us do when we get a lot of these spam calls. And I think this thing went on because of that type of situation, something that we all go through. I don't answer numbers I don't know. So on and so forth. This guy bought an apartment. Well, he started renting an apartment because he was at one place when he first got this guy's information. Once he seen the scam would work, he then upgrade to another apartment, then went and got another damn car. A 2021 Mercedes Benz. And don't know if he just bought it or what. The scheme with him being so comfortable with this that he went and changed his driver's license over because he had all the stuff he needed from that man. I guess bank account statements, bills that he was having, you know, that I guess because he had the dude's name, social security card. It's crazy how that kind of information just comes out in the mail and anybody can get it. I mean, I wonder if some people need to be liable about that. But I mean, either way, it ain't your shit. Stop touching people's stuff. Then another thing is this, why you want to be somebody else? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's my big thing about it. Nowadays, everybody want to be somebody else. Everybody got some kind of scam with them. Don't want to be themselves. Your life was shit because you made it shit. 54 years old, you had time after time after time to recreate yourself. Hell, go to Barnes & Noble or whatever it is. You can buy the book 48 Laws of Power. It got some good things in there on self-improvement. But we don't think like that. Don't think past our nose. We'll take advantage of somebody else. And that's what this guy did. I'd show him the flowers because you lived somebody else's, you lived your life with your fictional mindset under somebody else's name, while they was the ones liable for all the stuff you did, and you didn't think nothing about it because you didn't think you'd get caught. And that's the thing. These people do this stuff, don't think they get caught at all. They're dumbasses. Look at the aftermath of this, y'all. Even though that guy is arrested, he hasn't been proven guilty yet in a court of law and all this other stuff. That man, that 65-year-old man, has to bear the brunt of that until this whole thing is cleared up. Then once it's cleared up, a lot of money was spent and credit was given and dollars, you know, to this guy who's locked up now and it's found to be a scam. These people will never recover that money back. And they're going to fight tooth and nail to try to keep this guy on the hook. Just how it is when dealing with business in the financial world. I want another thing before I get out of here. I want to say one more thing to you. Did you guys notice this? Check this out. See how ragged that fucking apartment was? What you doing with a 2021 Mercedes Benz? Did you see that apartment? The windows bust up, the screens all jacked up. You chose to live like that, rolling around in a 2021 car. Mercedes Benz at that, high maintenance fees and all this other stuff. Your mind set off. Your mind set off. I guarantee the car looked better than that fucking shack you was living in. That's the thing. I wonder why people do that, man. Your house look like shit, but you want a car to give you a type of, put you on a status like you made it. And he ain't even make nothing. That's embarrassing. He locked up, sitting there. They showed his dumb ass getting weird, walked out of the courtroom. Reporters ran right up on him, perp walk. What you got to say? He's standing there looking stupid as hell, slew foot looking ass. Crazy. You use somebody else's name to trick a lot of people that won't get no get back for what you did, and all you get to do is sit in jail, and that's your punishment. Fuck that. Money's life, especially the older you get. Something need to be done about this. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Mercedes-Benz and your house look like shit. I'm done. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.